Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. It was not a great night of prop betting picks on Monday evening. Cashed one of our three, barely missing a 2-1 night. If Dirk Nowitzki would have scored just a few more points. 3-6 in my player prop picks, but just very easily could be well above 500 if a few games wouldn't have been blowouts. A few more points and baskets would have fallen our way. So feeling pretty good about tonight. 2-game slate. I have three more prop betting picks, all of which are from Bovada Sportsbook, and we will start it off with Al Horford over under 27 points, rebounds, and assists here tonight. Not sure why Bovada did not learn from game number one, where Horford went 24-12, adding on 2 assists. I did watch as this line ticked up from 26.5 to 27. Means the sharp should be on our side in this one. I think the over absolutely is once again the play. Horford is a very good player and is taking over the Boston Celtics here in the playoffs. Celtics, not one of the best teams defending centers this season. Horford has been very, very good against them so far this season. I think I mentioned it in my game one prop betting pick that we cashed the over on Horford. He's averaging about 30 total points, rebounds, and assists, and that average just went up after game one against the Boston Celtics, who really don't have anybody above 6'9" on their roster that's capable of defending Al Horford. I think he's in for another double-double game. May even tack on a few more assists in this one, add the over at -115. Now, next up is Evan Turner, who will be filling in for the injured Avery Bradley. Played 34 minutes in game number one, had a pretty good game, scoring 10 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. His over-under for points, rebounds, and assists here in this game is right at that 23.5. He had a pretty poor offensive night, only 4 of 13 from the floor, but I think he should get a bump in not only usage, but a few minutes as well now that Bradley is off the court in this one and hurt. I think he has a little bit better of a night offensively as well in this one. I think he can get up to 12, 15 points. His over-under for points is 12 in this one from Bovada as well. But I think points, rebounds, assists probably a little bit more in our favor, considering Turner is very good on all assets of the floor and very good passer and rebounder for the guard position. So I think he goes over 23.5 at -125. Now, finally is old man Riverwalk Timmy Duncan. Over-under for points and rebounds from Bovada Sportsbook at just 18. He had 18 points and rebounds in game number one in just 22 minutes. And if you think that this game will remain a little bit closer, if Tim Duncan has to see the court in the fourth quarter, I think you have to love the over. Greg Popovich does this every year. He limits Tim Duncan during the regular season just to unleash him for 28, 30 minutes in the playoffs every game. That is what's going to play into our favor here tonight if indeed he has to see the court in the fourth quarter, and this game is not as much of a blowout as the sportsbooks are suggesting. He always tends to play more minutes, and the Grizzlies, of course, as I've mentioned before, over the last 3 or 4 weeks, with all the injuries they've sustained, are the worst team in the league at defending centers. They're going to give up a ton of rebounds and points to Timmy Duncan here tonight. Take the over at 18 -115. Best of luck to you on those three. I will see you back here tomorrow, but make sure you check out my NBA picks of the day before you leave as well. Got a couple of game picks and one big teaser for you tonight. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.